let's talk about an important cue card today. So the cue card that I'm going to take in this class is describe a part of a city or town you enjoy spending time. So as the topic says that it could be any part of a city or a town, it means it is not necessary for you to talk about your hometown. You can talk about any city, any place, okay? So as you know that every cue card has a few follow-up questions. So the first point is what place is it? You need to talk about the name of the place and where it is. Second, what do you do there? So you need to focus on the activities which generally people do over there, and specifically what activity do you prefer. And the third is why do you enjoy spending time there? So we need to talk about a reason, a specific reason, that this reason always attract me to visit this place again and again. Okay, so every time whenever we get a cue card, I always suggest my students to start with one beautiful sentence of introduction. And for today's topic, I have taken introduction. Being a nature lover, I prefer to visit the places which make me feel in the lap of nature. So being a nature lover means I love to be with nature. I love to be with the place where I can enjoy the greenery all around. Okay, whatever the thing which are related to nature, the mother earth. Okay, so the first question, what place is it? This place is Sukhna Lake. This is situated in Sector 1 Chandigarh, and the best part, the best information about this lake is this is a man-made lake. So it's hard to believe for the people to realize that this is actually a man-made, not a natural. And this is one of the major tourist attractions in Chandigarh. So I don't think so anybody who is visiting Chandigarh would miss this opportunity to visit this lake. So this is always best attraction among all other attractions in the city. So now I'll talk about the activities that generally people do over there and what activities I prefer to do there. So multifarious activities for all age groups. So this lake offers multifarious activities. So when I say multifarious, multifarious means many. So many is a very simple word. I won't use many here, so I'll be using multifarious. Many activities, various kind of activities, might be umpteen activities, numerous activities. So they are there for all age group. Okay, and I have a penchant for boating. So I have a penchant for boating. Penchant means special liking. So when you say I like boating a lot, instead of asking I like boating a lot, I am fond of boating. Fond of again when you are interested to something a lot. So that is a fond of or like. So I'm just using a different word here. I have a penchant for boating. I have a special liking for boating, and specifically I love paddle boating because that was again paddle boating that was available when I was young. So obviously I was going over there and it was a kind of activity for me, like exercise that keep my brain active. However, if I talk about like now when I feel lazy or when I feel sluggish, I'm not in the mood of paddling, I prefer or I opt for means choose. I choose shikara. Okay, so shikara, these are one which are similar to the shikaras there in Kashmir. So if you heard this word shikara, you'll definitely reach to Kashmir and the Dal Lake, which is famous for it. Okay, and this is what we get here in Chandigarh also, like shikara, to relish the tranquil and peaceful ambience effortlessly. So tranquil and peaceful means a place which is calm, which is peaceful. There is no noise, there is no hustle and bustle of that city lives. So this place basically, this is a mesmerizing escape of hustle and bustle of city life. Okay, so shikara, to relish means enjoy, to enjoy the peaceful ambience effortlessly. Ambience means environment, the place over there, and effortlessly means without doing anything, because obviously in shikara I'm not going to paddle over there. Okay, so there is the guy who will be right basically working. I'm just sitting there idle. Okay, so this is how I love this place because of paddle boating, and now we have got that shikaras there. And the recent edition, I'll be talking about the recent edition of solar cruise made me ecstatic. So when I visited there recently, I got to know about the introduction of solar cruise, and the news really made me delighted, cheerful, or extremely happy. So instead of asking extremely happy, I'll say that news made me ecstatic. And at the same time, I started waiting desperately for my birthday. Okay, so desperately means very much. So when you say I waited very much, I waited impatiently. Impatiently means you can't wait for the thing to happen, and that is the same thing. I started waiting desperately for my birthday so that I can celebrate my birthday over there in solar cruise, because in that cruise there is an option of 25 people, like 25 people can go on boat together. We can cut the birthday cake, we can sing that birthday song, and we can have our meals also on boat, on go. Okay, so I must say this is a perfect place to cater my mood swings. So if I talk about what do you do there, so I love to do boating, and it again depends on my mood. It might be a paddle boating, it might be a shikara, and if there is a special occasion, I might go for that solar cruise. So this place is a perfect place to cater. To cater means to provide, to supply. Okay, so this is a very good place for my mood swing. So whenever I am happy, I have an activity over there. When I want to just relax in a peaceful place, and instead of keeping myself busy with all the fun filled activity, so there is a place where I can go for it. Okay, so this is why I like this place a lot. Then I'll talk about a variety of cuisines. Cuisines means eatables. Okay, dishes. So there are so many shops or eating joints are available. In that eating joints, I can enjoy different dishes of my taste. I can have anything, and I can enjoy this place with my nears and dears. With my near and dears means might be with my friends and with my family. The another thing, I would like to enjoy the sunset over there. Sunset in solitude and silence. So the scene, the evening scene at the time of sunset is quite mesmerizing, is hypnotizing, is fascinating for me. So when I like sit over there at the edge of that railing, and I try to see the sunset, so I forget the entire world around me. I forget whatever bad might be happening in my life, and I just like to enjoy that moment. Then again, if I talk about something else, so the cafeteria, I have talked about cuisines. At the same time, you can just talk about cafeteria over there only. So cafeteria offers indoor and outdoor sitting arrangement. So it's again depend on my mood, might be depend on the weather on that day, whether I'll be sitting inside or outside to enjoy my meal. Then there is a camel ride and joy rides for children. So if my nephew and niece are accompanying me, they always demand of having these rides. So they are like fun filled and quite adventurous and thrilling. There are other activities also for children they love to have over there. Then the migratory birds, they are also worth watching scene. Migratory birds like Siberian ducks and cranes are there. And if I talk about this place, like lake is again center of attraction for people who are fitness freak. So fitness freak who would like to visit this place for their morning walk or jogging. So there is a long track where people, where joggers and walkers, they visit over there to keep themselves fit and active throughout the day. Then there are souvenirs shop also where people can purchase any items, any gift items for their friends and family if they have come from some distant place. Okay, so this is how I would say that this is a place, this is a part in that city that always attracts me, and I don't want to miss any of the chance to visit this place again and again. Okay, so I hope this cue card is clear to you and you can speak very nicely in your final exam. And if you have not subscribed the channel, just do it now. So once you have subscribed the channel, you can get the notifications. Okay, so keep learning with me. All the best.